The 10mm isn't just another cartridge, it's an attitude. It burst onto the scene with serious velocity, and for a time looked like it might bump the 9mm off its defensive throne. Originally cooked up by Norma with input from none other than Jeff Cooper, the 10mm is basically a .40 caliber projectile seated in a shortened .30 Remington case. The original factory load pushed a 170 grain pill at 1,300 feet per second. That's not weekend plinking energy. That's man-stopping horsepower. Fast forward to now, and the 10mm lineup has expanded. You've got lightweight 135 grain screamers pushing past 1,200, and heavy-hitting 230 grain hard cast options cruising at 1,150. It's a caliber that's just as at home on the nightstand as it is on your hip in bear country. In this video, we're breaking down the top 7 10mm pistols worth your money right now. From polymer-framed modern marvels to steel-framed beasts with old-school soul, we've got every style covered. You'll find product links in the description and a full side-by-side comparison tool over at allaboutsurvival.com. Let's dive in. Number 7. Rock Island Armory TAC Ultra FHC in 10mm. If you're after classic 1911 styling with double-stack firepower and don't mind some heft, this one's for you. The TAC Ultra feeds you 16 plus 1 rounds of 10mm, all housed in a steel-framed double-stack configuration. That extra weight? It's your best friend when you're touching off full-pressure loads. It eats recoil and keeps you on target. You've got a tight slide to frame fit, front and rear cocking serrations that bite even through gloves, and a 5-inch match-grade barrel paired with a full-length guide rod to keep everything cycling smooth. Sights are dialed in 2 low profile and adjustable in the rear, with a bright fiber optic up front that's easy to track in daylight. The grip texture is aggressive but not punishing glove-friendly, but still grippy enough barehanded. The frame includes a rail dust cover so you can run a white light or laser without modding anything. Plus, it comes stock with a skeletonized trigger and hammer. The trigger pull is tight, clean break. Short reset, perfect for follow-up shots with a hot round like 10mm. And value-wise? It's a home run. You're getting full 1911 steel construction, double-stack 10mm capacity, and match-ready features. Usually for under $1,000. Whether you're on the range, carrying for work, or running predator protection deep in the woods, this gun's built to deliver when it matters. Number 6. Springfield Armory XDM Elite 4.5 OSP in 10mm. If you want a modern, optics-ready pistol that runs 10mm like it was born to, the XDM Elite 4.5 OSP is a top-tier choice. This striker-fired setup is purpose-built to handle high-pressure loads and performs like a champ. The 5-inch match-grade barrel and full-length slide help tame recoil and deliver solid accuracy straight from the box. The Meta trigger is one of the cleanest striker-fired options out there. Short, take up. Defined wall, fast reset. Smooth and predictable. Capacity? You've got 16 plus 1 on deck, fed by robust steel-lined mags that have earned their stripes in the field. The OSP setup is where this pistol really shines. The slide's pre-cut and ready for your favorite red dot, whether that's a Trijicon, Hallucin, or Leupold. No adapters, no gunsmithing, just mount, zero, and go. You've also got ambi slide releases, aggressive grip texturing, and an extended magwell that makes reloads second nature. It hits that balance, light enough to carry with the right holster, but heavy enough to keep the muzzle flat under pressure. Whether you're putting rounds downrange, hiking in big predator territory, or just want something stronger than a 9mm for home defense, the XDM Elite is a smooth way to get into 10mm. Springfield nailed this one. It's built for shooters who don't mess around. Number 5. Sig Sauer P220 Elite in 10mm. This one blends precision engineering with serious power. The P220 Elite pairs a forged stainless slide with a lightweight alloy frame, chambered for full-strength 10mm loads. If you're looking for a hammer-fired pistol that soaks up recoil and delivers shot-after-shot consistency, this is it. Up front, Siglite night sights give you fast target acquisition in low light. The rear sight's adjustable, while the front is fixed and rugged. The barrel is 5.8 inches long, chrome-lined, and threaded from the factory, so it's suppressor-ready right out of the box. That extra length gives you a longer sight radius and higher velocities, which is great for backcountry work or accurate shooting at distance. Grips are GN with deep texturing, offering a secure purchase even with gloves. The frame itself is contoured for ergonomics, and recoil control it fits right and points naturally. As for safety, you've got SIGs, tried and true decocker system with an external hammer. That means you can safely decock with a round chambered, no sketchy thumb work needed. Internally, there's a firing pin block, a safety notch on the hammer, and a disconnector system that keeps everything safe and reliable. At the end of the day, this is a tank of a sidearm. If you want a no-nonsense, duty-ready pistol that packs 10mm authority, the P220 Elite brings the heat. It's built for serious environments and shooters who expect their gear to perform every single time. Number 4. Glock 20 in 10mm. If you're looking for a no BS, go anywhere 10mm. The Glock 20 is the workhorse that's hard to beat. This is Glock doing what Glock does best: simple, rugged, and reliable. Full-size frame, striker-fired action, 15+1 capacity loaded, rack it, and you're good to go. No custom springs, no special tuning, just consistent performance with full power ammo, right out of the box. Everything Glock fans appreciate is here: straightforward internals, a familiar trigger feel, and decades of hard-earned trust in the field. Plus, thanks to Glock's massive aftermarket, you can kit this thing out any way you want. Drop-in triggers, upgraded barrels, red dots, lights, you name it. The polymer frame helps keep the weight manageable, but it's still got enough mass to tame 10mm recoil. It's a big gun, no doubt, but surprisingly shootable even one-handed. The grip is chunky, sure, but most shooters will find it controllable. For home defense, you've got an accessory rail up front. For woods carry, it brings enough firepower to deal with wild hogs or black bear. And for range days, it's a blast to shoot literally. Bottom line, the Glock 20 is a utility tool. It might not win any beauty contests, but it's reliable, accurate, and up to just about any task you throw at it. If you need one pistol that does a little bit of everything in 10mm, this is your guy. Number 3. Colt Delta Elite in 10mm. This one's a legend in the 10mm world. The Colt Delta Elite was one of the first mainstream handguns to chamber this powerful round, and Colt's still turning them out for a reason. It works, and it hits hard. Built on the time-tested government model 1911 platform, the Delta Elite blends classic design with 10mm punch. You've got a forged stainless steel frame, Novak-style 3-dot sights, and an extended beaver tail grip safety that locks your hand into place every time you draw. Colt didn't just throw a big round into a pretty gun, they made sure it runs right. There's a flared and lowered ejection port, an enhanced hammer, and wide slide serrations that give you excellent control when running the gun. The trigger is all 1911 clean break, crisp wall, short reset. You'll know it the second you squeeze off a round. Capacity is 8+1, and it ships with 2 magazines. While some boutique 1911s run twice the price, the Delta Elite gives you real Colt craftsmanship and combat-grade durability at a much more approachable cost. Whether you're hunting medium game like deer, doing serious range work, or want a no-nonsense carry option for dangerous terrain, the Delta Elite brings the history, the muscle, and the performance to get it done. Number 2. Dan Wesson RZ10 in 10mm. For those of you who don't mess around when it comes to 1911s, the Dan Wesson RZ10 is in a league of its own. This is high-end hardware for shooters who demand precision, smooth function, and world-class build quality. It's not cheap, hovering just under $1,500, but once you put rounds through it, you'll understand where that money went. You're looking at a forged frame, match-grade ramped 5-inch barrel, and a Clark-style sight rib machined directly into the slide. No screws, no gimmicks, just steel-on-steel precision. Sights are low-profile combat cuts that won't snag when drawing from a holster, and the whole top end is tuned for flat shooting and fast follow-ups. The grips are classic Dan Wesson Cacabolo, double diamond panels, sharp-looking and functional. Inside, you've got a skeletonized hammer, crisp trigger with a clean wall, and a light break that begs to be shot fast and clean. The magwell is slightly beveled for easy reloads, and while it comes with just one 9-round mag, it's about quality, not quantity here. Controls are extended and intuitive, with a high cut under the trigger guard so you can ride up tight on the frame. The recoil impulse is impressively flat, and everything about the fit and finish screams custom gun straight from the factory. This is a 1911 that's meant to perform, not sit in a safe. Whether it's for hunting, defense in remote areas, or just owning the most refined 10mm at the range, the RZ10 is the definition of refined firepower. Number 1. Glock 40 Gen 4 MUS in 10mm. If you're chasing maximum velocity and field-ready reliability, Glock's G40 Gen 4 MUS is the top dog in the 10mm game. With its 6-inch barrel and long slide, this pistol is built to squeeze every bit of performance out of full power loads, and it does just that. Longer sight radius? Check. Better ballistic performance? You got it. Legal for handgun hunting in many states? Absolutely. Whether you're glassing for deer, prepping for a hog hunt, or strapping in for backcountry defense, the G40 is ready. Like other Gen 4 Glocks, it's built on a polymer frame that keeps the weight manageable without sacrificing durability. It uses Glock's modular optics system, so you can drop in your favorite red dot, no custom milling required. Adapter plates are included right in the box. Recoil control is handled by Glock's dual spring recoil assembly, which softens the blow and helps you get back on target fast even with hot rounds. It ships with 3 10-round mags, multiple backstrap options, and has the usual Glock trifecta of safeties: trigger safety, firing pin block, and drop safety. No frills, no nonsense, just raw 10mm capability in a setup that's trusted worldwide. If you're after a do-it-all gun that can hunt, defend, and survive hard use, the Glock 40 checks every box and then some. Let's wrap it up. Look, Let's be straight. 10mm is no joke. It's a phenomenal round with real-world power, but it's not a casual upgrade from 9mm. You need to know what you're getting into. The recoil's real, the ammo's pricey, and the guns are usually big. Also, not all 10mm ammo is created equal. A lot of factory loads these days are what we call FBI light, tuned down for softer recoil and easier handling. If that's all you plan to shoot, you might be better served with 40 Smith & Wesson. It's cheaper, easier to carry, and still effective. But if you're serious about running full throttle 10mm, think Buffalo Bore, Underwood, or hard cast loads, you're in for a ride. Fire one of those through a Glock 29 and you'll feel it. That's a spicy experience in a compact frame. Also worth noting, 10mm is a long cartridge, and that affects grip size. Guns like the Glock 20 feel huge in the hand compared to a 9mm. Always try before you buy if possible. Most 10mm platforms are full size for a reason. They need the mass to manage recoil and the length to feed reliably. Concealed carry with 10mm? It's doable, but be ready for a challenge. It's not the most forgiving round in a subcompact, and full power loads will absolutely let you know they're there. Think about your intended use: woods carry, predator defense, hunting backup, or just range fun with a little extra bark. Let us know in the comments which 10mm pistol works best for your needs and why. If this breakdown helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and we'll catch you next time.